Majapeng, and you are watching Rewired Me. So, as a normal person, living in the present is already such a difficult idea. Just focusing on what it is you need to do right now and doing it without thinking of course, you have to plan. You have to plan short-term plan and long-term plans. But just focusing on the work at hand, living in the right now, enjoying the life that you have right now, enjoying the company of the people that you have around you. That idea is already so difficult for a normal person. But you can imagine the obsessive, compulsive nature of an alcoholic, how then that ropes in and makes this situation even harder. If it is already so hard for a normal person, now you can imagine how hard it is for an alcoholic and a drug addict, because these people are basically, we are wired to obsess on things. We are wired to compulsively react about things. Like, a subject has been talked about right now, it touches us the wrong way, and we are obsessing on it and obsessing on it and obsessing on it. So this morning I was just being reminded that I need to live in the moment. Live in the moment. And the analogy that this person was actually giving me was that if you have one foot in the past and another foot in the future, basically what you're doing is you're pissing on the present. And you can't live with the dysfunction of the present. You can't live with the dirt that you are actually projecting on the present. So this morning, I'm just reminded that I need to focus on the now, the right now, that I need to be thankful for the fact that I woke up sober, that I don't have to worry about a hangover, that I have had everything figured out from the time I slept last night up until right now, that I don't have to wake up trying to figure out how I am going to lie to my employer about what happened, because suddenly I can't go to work because of the hangovers and stuff. I'm waking up with a clear mind. I'm so thankful for the right now. Of course, I'm not promising you guys that I will be sober in future. You know, it's a 24 hours program. Nobody has the world record anybody holds for being sober is 24 hours, is one day at a time. If you can abstain from now until tomorrow, a time like today, you too will be holding the world record for being sober. Just imagine that. Just imagine that. You will have joined many of us at holding the world record for being sober. The world record is set at 24 hours. That is all you have to do. Don't think about all the things that have happened to you in the past. You can't change them. Don't think about the future that you cannot control. You can't do anything about the future. You can only be anxious about it. You can only be very fearful about it. You can only make it too big so that it makes you do very bad things with your life right now, as you expect the bad things to happen in future. It can only make you so dysfunctional about the realities of right now. But do you know what? Right now, you have right now. If you're watching TV, if you're watching a series, for example, if you are following some movie, for example, why not just enjoy it? Buy a bottle of Fanta Orange and just enjoy it, and just be active in the particular moment. Be present in that particular moment. If you are in a funeral, and I'm so sorry, maybe you've lost someone you love so badly, and they are dead. The best thing you can do is be present in that moment. I didn't mourn my brother Jeff for almost 10 years because I was in alcoholic dysfunction. I was drunk. I don't even remember the actual funeral. I remember some tidbits, like some small scenes of chaos. Of course, chaos have a way of remaining in our memories. But overall, I didn't mourn until I got sober. But being present in the moment actually helps you appreciate the gift of life and the fact that you have something to do with your life right now. Because in a very short while, that life will be taken off of you. And then there's nothing you can do without life. So be present, be present, be present in whatever it is you are doing. Maybe you are attending your daughter's uh, Parents' Day. Maybe you are attending an occasion at school for your children or something. Be present, be there. They're trying to play with you, but you're busy toying with a future you cannot control. The kids are trying to play with you, but you're busy thinking about a past you cannot change. Be present, be present. If wanataka mchezo fulani, a very stupid game, just play that game. Just dissolve yourself into that present. Just enjoy the moment, because you know what, the only day we have is today. Yesterday is gone. There's nothing we can do about it. The only thing you can do about yesterday is have the lessons that you learned from the happenings of yesterday. We, however, have right now, and everything we can do can only be done right now. The anxiety that the future gives you cannot help you right now. I mean, just dissolve yourself into whatever it is you're doing. Maybe you are driving, you are a truck driver, you are on your way, you are going somewhere. Just enjoy the scenes, just enjoy the scenery of wherever it is you are. Keep back all that dysfunction that has been following you. All those things that are in the past in your life. They are in the past. Keep the lessons, but forget them. Enjoy your journey. Maybe you are a rider. I haven't gotten an opportunity to ride a bike here, but maybe you are a rider and you are on that bike. And bikers, you will agree with me that riding has a way of keeping you in the present. In the present. In fact, I dare say to you, if you are having some mental issues, self-esteem issues, maybe your mind just keeps wandering all over and you wanted to concentrate, try biking. Because the moment you sit on that bike, man, there is no way you are getting out of that roaring thing beneath you. But the lesson today you need to take home is be present. It is the only thing you have. Be present. If you are in a church and you didn't want to go there, but for some reason you're already there, be present. Be present. Be an active listener. Listen to what the pastor is saying. And most of you will be confused. Why am I still referring to the church and the Bible and stuff like that? You know what? The writers of the Bible are still not average writers. Like, you know what? Those guys were gifted. Those guys were gifted. If we can still read fiction and refer to fiction, we surely can refer to very good lessons in the Bible. And now that you find yourself in a church and seated there, you better actively listen, because that's a real thing. That's a real thing. That's a real thing there, man. That's a real pastor preaching to you. Those are real people seated next to you. You better have the touch of the reality of that which is around you. Just be real, man. Hold somebody next to you. Greet somebody. Initiate a casual talk. Because that is the only thing you have. Be present in the moment. Be present in the moment and do your best. And your work will improve. Hope that helps.